everybody, my name is Axel, and welcome to Axel is Online. Today we'll be playing a visual novel dating sim called Our Life Beginnings and Always. It is free on Steam, so yeah. And I played a lot, I had like 7 hours in it. A drink, as you can hear. Sorry, I was reading something. I'll cut it out. I was supposed to play Minecraft today, but my Minecraft is being janky as hell. And yeah, so Our Life Beginning and Always. It's LGBTQ friendly, I love the art style, very pretty, and yeah. There are various ways you can customize and interact with the game. This tutorial is an overview of how certain features work. You can read the full tutorial from the main menu to learn about everything in detail. This game is free on Steam. I'm going to say that. Our Life is free on Steam. Go get it. Go buy the DLC to help support the developers. I can't because I am broke high schooler and I am struggling to find a job. And thanks to my mom. To start off, the game is divided into 3 time periods called steps. Step 1, childhood. Step 2, adolescence, and Step 3, teenage. So yeah, we start off in Step 1. Our life is further divided into sets of that take place during specific periods of time. Those are called moments. Moments can be played in any order, or skipped entirely. You move on to the next step whenever you want by selecting that summer is ending. Steps 1 through 3 include 5 moments each. And even more can be unlocked by purchasing DLCs. Some are out now, other DLCs will be released later on. So support this game. It's wonderful. I love it. I may be a small YouTuber, but I just say go get this game. It's free on Steam. You can buy the DLC if you can. If you want. No. But yeah. Oh, I bet my crafting sounds so good to you guys, but my channel. It is currently 1:58 on the 22nd of June. July, I'm sorry. A lot happens over the years that go by, especially in regards to the characters you play as. This game kind of like carries a lot of stuff. You determine nearly everything about the main character. Name, appearance, personality, pronouns, interests, skills, the relationship with major characters, and so on. You can decide to change the details as time goes on, with a few exceptions. Your last name, skin tone, and eye color can't be altered once set. Much of the MC's basic traits are determined on a character creation screen. As the MC grows up, more options will become available on the screen. I'll give you all 3 guesses to what I'll name my MC. If yes, actually, you are correct. As mentioned, one of the decisions you'll get to make for your character is selecting a name. Excuse me. You can type any name you like, or you can pick a present or preset name. Preset options are called voice names because the name will be voiced aloud by the romantic lead. You'll get to hear him say your name as you play through the story. My name actually is not on that. I checked it out. I don't have the DLC before you ask. Only the default name, Jamie, is included in the base game. Hundreds more can be added by getting a free voice name via Smash DLC. This is just like, on the character creation screen, there's a cute doll you can decorate to get an idea of what your MC looks like, with the different traits put together. Not all things you decide about the MC appear on the doll. The script referencing what you type for the MC is the main way those decisions influence the game. Our Life has a first-person perspective, so your character doesn't appear next to other characters, right? You only see the MC as a decorative doll and special cut-in and CG. The cut-in CG images only appear if certain choices are made. It's possible not to see any during the during a playthrough. We will see a few. There's also a second type of special MC-based screen, the interest comfort screen. Unless you get the DLCs, the game has one love interest, Holden. He grows up with the MC, and the interest comfort screen is crucial for determining how that plays out. Interest level sets how much you like it. There are 4 levels: disinterest, fond, crush, and love. We'll be going fond, crush, and then love. Or then I think crush, then love. Love is fond. It's the whole thing. Love is only available starting in step 3, and if you are fond or crush in step 2, comfort determines how you genuinely react when it comes to him. There are 3 levels: nervous, relaxed, or correct. The level of interest and comfort will specify the dynamic your character has with love interest. What you know in the past will influence the present, and feelings can change over time. That's actually feelings can change over time. Feelings about who you are, your family. I was born a girl, I no longer identify as a girl. And my feelings about that change. I used to be extremely transphobic, now I am trans. Pick your interest comfort near the beginning of every step. Comfort can switch between 3 levels as you please. Your interest can only stay the same or increase. I don't like that. Your interest level can only stay the same or increase. I don't like that. I find that incredibly dumb. Taking a drink. Your current level of interest will become the new lowest option on the screen in the future. For example, if you decide to be fond in step 1, checking something real quick. Desktop audio is not a big thing for my voice. If you decide to be fond in step 1, this interest will not be available on the screen in steps 2 and 3. This will make fond the bottom level option for your relationship. Interest level has an impact when it comes to physically interacting with Go. While growing up, things are rather simple. If you get along with one another and have a close relationship, you can choose to touch them. And Go will occasionally interact with MC in lighthearted or comforting ways. Starting in step 3, touching can become more romantic or suggestive if you're at crush or love. Make sure that things go nicely with that. There will be an extra to determine the initiative level, and a bonus mini tutorial that goes along with the choice to explain feature in more detail. Yeah. Basically, even if you decide you like Cove, game won't force you to act on those feelings. You can always choose to not get together with him, choose not to accept or give romantic gestures, etc. If you do decide to date Cove, though, you can't break up with him later. Not like I would want to break up. Cove is very pretty and I love him. Interest comfort gets the basics down, but it's the choices that appear throughout the normal game events that decide what actually happens to the MC and Cove. And it isn't only the MC who is impacted by your decision. Cove grows and changes over the years. How he treated and what he experiences help shape who he becomes. In step 2 and 3, Cove's personality, appearance, and interest will vary based on what happened in the previous step. The music. Sorry, sucker for catching up. If it's something of a mystery exactly how your decisions end up changing him, you can try and guess as you go along. Or if you prefer, you can also just design your own ideal Cove directly using the Cove Creator option that pops up at the beginning of steps 2 and 3. E. Yeah. Making the choices you want is always more important than making the choice that you feel like you have to in order to get a certain result. Apply that to life too. Making the choices you want is more important than making a choice that you feel like you have to take. Like, I wanted to do YouTube, but I also have to focus on school. Or I will when August rolls. When a choice does appear, you'll usually see that hovering the cursor of an option shows a certain color, yellow, blue, or green. These colors are related to certain specific points or effects. They're only there to give a bit of insight on the tone and emotion of the choice. The text alone can potentially be read in more ways than one. Blue tends to be casual, straightforward, yellow is more emotive, reactive, and green is less certain, uncommitted. We'll be using a lot of yellow and blue. You just switch friends mode. So there are hundreds of options in our life, not every choice menu falls in line with that pattern. Picking just one color every time doesn't give a gameplay benefit. Only stick to a certain type if that's what you like, what you happen to like. Otherwise, switch between them freely. Always pick yellow, never pick yellow. Pursue romance right from the start. Never romance the love interest be disagreeable or admittable. None of them will lead to a bad ending. This game doesn't have bad endings. You're welcome to enjoy the events and shape the story without recipes. And then if you like, you can play again to try something new. There's only ever more good content to discover. You guys are free to play this game. Like I said before, it is free on Steam. Play it. It's fun, it's free. You can get the DLC if you have money. I don't have money. But I do have severe depression and random issues though. We hope you'll have a nice time with our life. Thank you for playing. Alright. So, let's go with he. I am Axel. This isn't my last name, by the way. My last name is King. Alright. Axel. King. He, him. Yeah, but yeah, you can create a character that you feel comfortable with. So far, I'm just creating a version of my character, AIO. If you guys want like a full story on AIO, you just gotta let me know. Yeah, that's about how I draw his hair, whenever I draw his hair. Like, AIO wears a mask for a reason. And I do accept fan art of him, and I do have a Discord now, by the way. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll have it posted down below. Now let's get reading. Summer and sunset bird was a special time of year. The usually sleepy town began to bustle. It was a popular tourist destination, people coming from all over to enjoy the beach, the weather, and the relaxation that came with both. I'm a big fan of the beach myself. My older sister, she recently went to a beach, and she got me this really cool shark tooth. And I have a jar of shells just sitting on my desk. And I have the thing that says welcome to the beach. Welcome, life is always better at the beach. Like, sitting above my desk. On the wall. So I love the beach. Oh, the ocean, crisp, salty hung in the air, bringing 3 whole months of schoolless vacation with it. During the summer, your mom didn't like you to wander too far outside of your neighborhood. Maybe the area. Sorry, I just had to text someone. That included the people. Families came and went from Sunset Bird, but they mostly stayed and did what your mom called putting down roots. They built businesses, they got to know each other, and they definitely said hello to the nice young kids who waved from past the school. Gosh. Sorry, I'm hungry, so I'm eating while I'm recording. Very professional, I know. Going for a walk around town mostly meant that the familiar, friendly residents waved or asked how your family was, or most often just said hello. You didn't really get why they always had to say hi. They say every day, but you nodded back at them anyway. You ended up saying hi to a lot of different people. Most of the tourists that came in went every summer were the same ones. You were too anxious to say hi back to most of the other residents for that reason, and they all knew you well enough to expect that. We ended up saying hi to a lot of different people, but most of the tourists that came and went every summer. God should finish. Enjoyed learning all about where they were visiting from and hope to visit those places one day too. But today, there's a man sitting on the curb outside your house. He was sitting there, his head in his hand. His whole body slumped over, and she wondered if he was even a real person or a statue that had magically sprung up from the ground overnight. I will be cutting out any long silences. Whoever or whatever he was, you had never seen him before. One thing about recognizing everyone in Sunset Bird was that people who you didn't recognize really stood out. It was rare for tourists to venture into the residential district as your mom's home. So for you, not knowing who a total stranger was set off a lot of red flags. Your mom had a talk with you and your big sister Lizzie about this kind of situation before. Yeah, so we have two moms and we have an older sister named Lizzie. You hadn't exactly been listening at the time. You think it could be okay to talk to new people. Children, don't talk to strangers. Like if you see a stranger and they're looking at you really weird or sitting slumped in front of your house, don't talk to them. They mentioned that some people aren't good to talk to, but other types can help you even if you don't know them. That is true, but don't talk to strangers. You remember that it's okay to run away if you feel uncomfortable. You don't have to worry about being polite to them. I once had a dream that I got lost in Walmart. Like I was with my granny and my mom in this dream, and I got lost in Walmart. I was like looking at a toy. I was really young. And the moment I turned around, my mom and my granny weren't there. So yeah, stories. You weren't sure about this man yet. Still, you felt a bit scared knowing that he was blocking the way to your front door. Excuse me. But you were pretty interested. You wanted to know more about what's going on. Whether he was nice or not, you didn't want to be bothered. You were pretty interested. You wanted to know more about what's going on. Slow down. Eyes remaining fixed on the man. There was a split second where your eyes met, and you knew he was aware he wasn't around. Hey! You raised your eyebrows at the shout. Did he want something? Is that why he was here? The man stood up and started to make his way towards you. Not wanting to seem approachable, you folded your arms, stared. Still unsure about him, but willing to be friendly, you offered the stranger a smile. Your whole body was frozen in place as he approached. Smile! The man gives a grin of his own back. You live around here? What's your name? You looked the man up and down, taking in his thin scan and relaxed his period. At least his clothes were relaxed. Words. The way he was acting wasn't. Okay, let's take him in. Blonde hair, blue eyes, smile. He looks like a surfer dude. He has sharks on his pants and his finger on his arm. He's obsessed with water or surfing at the very least. Look at that watch. That is a waterproof smartwatch. I know because my parents had some. He had sharks on his sword and a stingray tattoo, and he wondered if he was obsessed with the ocean. Okay. Well, you made your assessment, and he looked at you expectantly, waiting for an answer to his question. Yeah, I live here. I live right there. My name is Axel. He continued to say nothing. I live right there. My name is Axel. Great, nice to meet you, Axel. God. Great, nice to meet you, Axel. He gave you a broad smile, really sitting on his face. I'm sorry. Okay, so you look at this. Look at his hand. Compared to the $20. The art style is wonderful, and I get that, like, money is a matter. So, things we can take in. We're obviously from the United States. This is a $20 entry draft. Very simplified, but yeah. United, yeah, that's a $20 bill, American. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a clean $20 bill. It crinkled in his hands as he held it up to you. I have $36, man. $20 mean nothing. I just pulled out my money box. Money box? Go back in the drawer. Even more confused than before, you look back at him. Well, could you do me a favor? No! I don't have a whistle. We can't be a whistleblower. Oh, Wolf and VR. We'll see. Go check them out. Wolf and VR is amazing and loves stuff. Nothing bad, sorry, let me start over. He cleared his throat and stood up straighter. From where you're standing, it just made him look creepier. Okay, so imagine being like 8. I think that's how old the MC is at the moment. And you just see this man. He says, hey, can you do me a favor? And has a $20 bill. An 8-year-old would take the money and do whatever the guy asks. But I'm not 8. I am 90 years older. I have a son. His name is Cove, who's about your age. Cove, that seemed like an actual name, strange name for an actual living person to you. You shoot on the inside of your cheek. This guy's definitely obsessed with water. You thought it was pretty cool. Cove's a cool name. Never met anyone with that name. We moved in across the street. See? He just introduced the house that had been empty for a year. His walk, touching, and late afternoons tonight reflecting off. Oh god, I wear glasses in real life, and I hate it when that stuff goes into my eyes and my glasses make reflecting worse. It makes me look like a horror, like an anime villain character. The gigantic for sale sign finally gone. There are so many houses for sale around where I live. You must be Axel King, right? I met your moms earlier and they told me you were 8. Yeah, you see, we're 8. Just like him. So, you shoot the $20 bill to bring you back to your attention. A hopeful smile to the sun flips at the corner. Can you try being friends with the boy? Dude, you don't have to pay me. You just gotta say, hey, my son's pretty lonely and I was wondering if you want to be friends with him. You don't gotta pay me. He's a good kid. You like him.
Do you mind?
But you gotta keep it a secret too, okay? It wouldn't be friendly to say that his dad sent you. You eyed the man. You felt kinda sorry for Cove. We feel sorry. I feel sorry. This definitely wasn't the normal way kids made friends. You knew that. What'd you say? Want to make a deal? You didn't want the money. I don't want to be paid for that. It's too weird. He deflated enough to notice, but not completely.
Are
you sure? It won't be so bad. If it's just for the summer, that'd be enough. That only made the time more strange to you. Why does it lasting for the summer matter? When it was clear his initial strategy was going to fly, he tucked the bill back into a back pocket and changed his request. I get it. You don't have to. Would you be more comfortable with me and I coming by for a normal visit? No money involved. Yeah, I want to meet him. Okay, you can do that, I guess. You'd have to ask my mom. You didn't answer, man. Yeah, I want to meet him. His smile got bigger, his eyes crinkled at the side. Look at the light. Look at the art. Oh, listen to the music. I watched Wells Night, and this music very much reminds me of this. I'll bring him by tomorrow. I want him to meet and greet with the neighbors today, but well, I don't know where he's gone off to. Do I not have a voice? Okay. He laughed when he said that, but with the way his face looked, you thought he actually wanted to cry. If you see him, can you tell him to come on home? He's got a pink cast and glasses. You can't miss it. I can try. He nodded. Not totally certain that you'd find Cove, but willing to look. The man smiled and reached out to pat you on the head, paused before doing so, and then pulled his hand away. Don't touch her. That is a weird realization to have while playing this game, but I am very much satisfied. Neurons are already checking around for me. Such a thoughtful group you are. Now I better go look too. Can't put everyone else to work while I keep sitting here. I thought he might come back and... That's not much more. I have to go. Thanks again, Axel. So much. He jogged off down the street without another word. Let's check the hills behind your house. Step 1. First sight. Excuse me. The chirping of crickets in the tall grass greeted you, quiet and familiar. See, these flowers are called linen poppies, I think. From the top of the hill, you could see the ocean. I tried to record this video before, but it did not work. By the way, because my audio was off. From the top of the hill, you could see the ocean. As you walked, you listened to the crash of the waves on the shore, and the seagulls walking into the ground. You always loved the ocean. It was so much fun. You loved to hear stories about the sea, about the merfolk and sea serpents. You imagined something far beneath the waves. You didn't enjoy the beach all that much, especially the sand. Got absolutely everywhere. You always loved the ocean. So much fun. As a kid, I loved the ocean. I loved watching movies involving documentaries. I loved watching documentaries. And I guess I love the fact that my Roku TV thing, stick, its thing is like an aquarium. So I have that going. Sometimes Lizzie, our older sister, would join you. The two of you would splashing in each other in the waves, those sort of days. So perspective-wise, it is first person. But narration-wise, it is second person. You're that kind of stuff. You took a deep breath. You wanted to try and relax and couldn't. You weren't sure what, but something told you that you weren't alone, so you glanced around. There was a boy sitting at the top of the hill, almost completely hidden within the long grass and white flowers surrounding him. Here he is. Here is our main look. Wait, is that Maui's hook? Yeah, I'm sorry. I made ADHD. His head was buried in his feet, staring straight ahead by himself. So we know that this is in the U.S. My guess, California, Florida, or some popular tourist beaches like Myrtle Beach. It's somewhere like that. For whatever reason, probably just that he wasn't paying attention. He hadn't noticed it yet. Watched him a minute longer, feeling a little bit like he found a deer in the water. Though deer didn't have sad frowns, cast, glasses, wavy eyebrows, sad frowns. But this new boy did. Alright, I'm going to end it off here. I hope you all enjoyed this video, all 6 of you by the time I'm recording this. And yeah, next episode, we'll get to know more about this mysterious bad boy who oddly looks a bit like Ko's dad, like how Ko's dad described his son. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, check this game out. It's free on Steam. Go buy the DLC if you want. And I'm hoping that once I get my Minecraft fixed, I'll hop back in. That's all for now, Axolotls. Stay safe. Catch you all in the next video. Bye bye.